And we're back for more action. The continuation of the grand finals here for the Call of Duty Mobile World Championship 2026. Summer split 2 qualifiers. It's now going to be GLRS up against Godlike once again. It's a rematch on how it went down on the upper bracket finals. And in place, I got to say though, thank you so much for covering for the last 2 series. I had to, well, go on a hiatus, but finally we're back on track here right on time.
I mean, yeah, it's great to have you back. And yes, we are going to be facing off again here. The two teams, Godlike versus GLRS, just like the first Summer Split qualifiers, one back again in Summer Split qualifiers too. I mean, this time around, we did see early on today that Godlike did lose to GLRS. I mean, they won the 2 hard points, but lost the 3 maps for 2 SNDs and 1 control. Let's see if they're able to get a reverse sweep here, because the first time around, we did get to see that Godlike were not able to keep up, but we don't know. It's Godlike. I mean, anything could happen. But apart from that, let's talk about the maps. Warden, you want to go ahead?
I mean, we start things off with Arsenal Hardpoint once again, exactly how it went down in the upper bracket finals. It was the first initial map. I'm not too certain if we're going to be able to see a bit more of a retouch here for the side of GLRS here on this hardpoint map itself, because we got to see earlier that Godlike was truly just holding things down so dominantly. Well, on the contrary, map number 2 is going to be a slum, so that's going to be pretty nice to see later on as well. But before that though, let's re-acknowledge our music partner here. His name is Rogue Spectre. Fractured Echoes is his new album as well. You can listen, follow, and subscribe here with the QRs down below from Instagram, Spotify, or YouTube. You guys have it all. Or if you guys can scan the QR code, well, head straight towards the description page for you guys to have access to his social medias.
Yes, absolutely, guys. Do check him out and do follow FS in Asia. I think I don't know how many promotions I've done here, but yes, do check them out on Instagram. Do join the Discord server. Do hit that follow and subscribe button down below. Like the stream, guys. I do also check out my boy Warden on Facebook and Instagram. And yes, we should be hopping right into the action about in a second or two, I guess. Yes, very much interested. 1-0 already for the team of GLRS. We're going in this final matchup we have for Summer Split qualifiers too.
Yeah, well, hey, we'll see about it here soon enough. We are transitioning into the game itself. And A9 plays, I mean, on the hot seat we go. GLRS, they were able to win an upper bracket finals. But do you think in some way they can retain the type of heat up against Godlike, as we all know as well, prominently was in the situation during the last split as well? Then all of a sudden was just able to turn things around at the end. Do you think Godlike is able to get this one through, or could it be just GLRS this time around?
I mean, I personally speaking, it depends really on the maps and how Godlike have. I mean, they are kind of warmed up, but eventually we'll figure it out. But right away, we're hopping right into the action here. Like I said before, it is going to be the first map in the grand finals here. Godlike versus GLRS. B07 with a 1-0 lead here. Skull already finding the first pick in this Arsenal hardpoint here. And wait, Viper finding it too. And Abyss is sniping here in this hardpoint match. Okay, this is very interesting here from his side.
Definitely. I mean, you can definitely expect a bit of a back and forth. Here we go. But for the time being, it's a bit of a stalemate here for me on my side. I can't really see too much here, A9. So, hey, got to run it down here for the time being here as we go, pushing through. And yeah. I'm going to be holding my horses here just a little bit, A9.
Yeah, of course. Here, 28 to, I mean, 30-0 here. I mean, the first time, today itself, it was Arsenal map and Godlike were just dominating GLRS. I believe the scores were 250 to, I don't know, 130, 140. I don't even remember. It was just continuously Godlike, just, I mean, defeating the opposition. I mean, decimating them, to be precise. But again, look at the score difference already off the bat here in this first OBG, 44-5 here. No chance is to be given to the team of GLRS here. Early rotations are there again from the team of Godlike with the spawn control is there. Soon enough, we might get to see the OBJ in their hands as well.
Kind of ironic as well that in some way the GLRS, I mean, in some way, I mean, they lost a P1 more drastically compared to how it went down during the upper bracket finals. Now we get to see now P2 is going to be opening up here so far. Godlike, just immaculate at it. So far, Warden here, super soak in the hot point time. You're not really seeing any traction here from the set of GLRS at all. Godlike here showing us what's up. Viper here out as well here on the hunt. Tempest on the board here inside of the hill itself. It's going to be there coming from the top side. Mihawk as well here on tunnel. Going to be 4 players here from the top here from the set of GLRS. Until then, they can find a means to put themselves into contention inside of the hard point.
63 to 16, 10 seconds remaining. Scrap points are going to be favoring the team of Godlike. We do have early rotations coming in from the team of Galleries here. Hen is going to be stopping Viper with that rotation. It's not going to be seen here. The trace is perfect. Spots Warden is going to shut him down as well. Chimney approach from Hen. Not sure if that's going to be quick enough here. But taking a look at the overall mini-map, we do see Galleries here with much better positioning, with overall control as of now. Checking each and every corner. Viper finding a 2 for his name. Is going to get shut down. Makes it a triple. And Mihawk on the other hand with the Death Machine fights it too. But Skullji here with his War Machine on his own. I think it's going to be... getting a lot of value here. I mean, through the smokes, I mean, war machines and no trophies to be seen. Yeah, I mean, it goes pretty back and forth.
Fishing down, track it down. Skull guy inside of the hill as well. Same old formation, same old narrative. And we Godlike here, stacking it up here from the top side. Well, the players from Galleries on paper should have the better spawns, but no. Traction control. It's just so much better here for the set of Godlike. I mean, comparing to how we went down in the first initial run on our Arsenal on the upper bracket finals, this one seems to be more dominating here, A9.
Yeah, with just 5 seconds remaining, we also have EMP ready for Skullji. Okay, a bit of a streak he went on over there. With the Fred missile is also ready to go. Is finding out tempo over there. 100-point mark, not even cheap by the team of God, like reaching those triple digits here. Pre-fire is there. Abhi's only gonna be able to find one. Could have been a second over there, very close. But here, Viper on the other hand, with his Tempest Points on Forky, and Hen with the response of their own Forky is gonna get shut down. Tempo is also there with the Equalizer. 2 operators out. Should be getting enough value here to be clearing the entire OBJ from the team of Godlike. But here, Prevail makes an entrance, and yes, you can see a retake is to be seen. But still, Godlike players on the other hand, Warden going huge with the 2, and Tempo shutting it out with the nade. Pretty back and forth, just like before. But Godlike, in the end of the day, still in control.
As we go now here so far, 115 to 35. 25 points to claim here so far, and Godlike not looking to give any points whatsoever for the players of Galleries. And so far, looking like the players of Galleries here are looking to settle down protection onto you instead of trying to get the contestation. As we go now here, so far, running it down. Godlike as well. They try to beat the players of Galleries into it, but fortunate enough here for the set of Galleries, they do find the means to win the first initial wave of gunfights here on the rotation here for P5.
More than 100 points ahead, moving towards P5 here. I really don't know what to expect here. This is not looking good here for the team of Galleries here. I mean, surely they just, yes, they do have the spawn control as of now, but when it comes to OBJ, Godlike is just looking really powerful in this map. I mean, the overall positioning and overall gunfights, it's just working out for them. But wait a second here, Tempo again making it a 4-piece in his name. Skullji not going to be seeing any value out of that War Machine. Warden and Prevail, the partnership is in the kill field, fighting a 2 for themselves here, and still going. A pre-fire is there. Hen is gonna get shut down. 146 to 62. Godlike unable to get an entry point here. A very strong hold from Galleries as of now.
Yeah, that's exactly the hard points that Galleries needs, man. I mean, they need to find a means to get the early rotations and just find a means to build up some money hills. So far, you get to see now, they dropped the lead to subpar 60 points. Around 70% now. It's got like able to get a bit of scrap time there on the P5, but now we get the deck back to reset. So far on paper, Galleries looking to have the better formation, but Hen and Tempo seem to get the read here so far though. But Prevail finds one. Back in for trades now. Off the break off here, back to P1. So far, Galleries this time around looking to have better traction.
Yes, I mean with the early rotations, yes, Galleries are there with the overall control. Tempo finding a 2. Pavs Hunters also currently giving him some value over there. Prevail with the entrance with that claw, finds a 2 for his name as well. Gonna be a rebound shots are gonna be connecting here. Finds a 3rd, and a Mihawk's nade is gonna be the end of him. 150 to 100, 101 for Galleries here. There was a little bit of you could say the gap was being closed, but not enough here. Godlike, the players have all pushed in. It has been completely stacked out here, and Babs doing his best, makes an approach with Viper with a switchblade. Gotta go absolutely huge again for the, I don't know, God knows how many times he does that. With 10 seconds remaining, we should be moving towards the P2. Don't see any early rotations just yet.
Yeah, I mean, Galleries this time looking like they want to try to take the long routes here to try to flip off the spawns, but once again, the players of Godlike Got the read here though. Player 5, very important gunfight here for Skull Guy to be able to win it one off. So far able to beat Hen off it. Player 3 of there still gonna be lurking here on the deep side as well. They seem can't find means to get the read, but Viper's still able to get the kill regardless, alongside Skull Guy as well. Another hardpoint's gonna be well defined here for the players of Godlike. Alongside that, 3 operators will be out, but the equalizer and damage machine alongside the Tempest will get dropped. Skull Guy whips out the war machine as well from the backside as well to reinforce the hardpoint. Until then, it was a very costly investment here from the side of Godlike, but fortunately it does pay off.
There was a huge value from Prevail over that switchblade gunfight. 3 at the same time over there. Pretty close. That was actually a split spawn. The galleys were spawning with the better spots. I mean, it was a split spawn approach over there. I think the team of Godlike really pushed in too much. 4K finding a 2 for himself and 186 to 119. This is pretty much looking like Godlike here. Reaching for the 200 point mark before the team of Galleries. They are also there for early rotations for the P3 itself. We have no operators ready as of now, but in terms of gunfights as Godlike, they are just doing better. I mean, overall, if you have to take a guess on the sheets or the numbers itself.
As we go, once again here, GLRS, when will you decide to shine? So far, Godlike here will get put to a split of a spawns here. GLRS finally, for the first time here in the last 4 occurrences here on his P3 of Arsenal. You do get to see some signs of life now here from the side of GLRS here on his hill itself. Player 2 Viper here looking to be a nuisance here from the back side. Player 2 as well, Mihawk here looking to reinforce here the hill itself. Whatsoever here now, though, Godlike finally finding himself here into a bit of a better formation. But the question is, though, can they find a means to get the break? Or could it be the full 60 here for the set of GLRS? It's a very heavy team fight. And at the end of it, finally for the first time, GLRS able to break away from the hands of Godlike.
Yeah, that was a pretty great hill from both the sides. Galleries, I think on paper they did do a little better in terms of closing that gap here, but Godlike reaching that 200 point mark here, approximately 40 points ahead. And yes, Prevail on the other hand with the claw doing his work, not going to be letting the players from the team of Galleries actually making those approach. But here Hen just in time is going to be able to shut him down with his war machine, finds another onto Warden. Still going to be going for that pre-fire, spots another 2 Hen, a quad feed is there, makes a 5, a complete wipeout is to be seen by Hen all by himself, shutting down the entire lineup from Godlike, and is still going with that. Hunter is going to be thrown and finds one onto Skulji with the Pred missile here. Warden with the equalizer is not going to be getting any value here. Mihawk is going to get an instant kill onto him here, and Skulji with the response of his own. He needs to be clearing this objective from the team of Galleries if they want any hope of actually staying inside of the lead.
Bring it up now here, big 2v2 gunfight with Godlike's reinforcement, just so much better at it. The Galleries will still be able to win the bulk of the time, though. Now it's Selman here to P5 once again. The last time we got to see P5, GLRS was able to make up for it by well. One more hill like that, and that could be troublesome here for the side of Godlike. As the hill opens up now here, 5 more seconds to go. It's a full-on clearance here for Godlike off the break off.
Back to P5 we go. This time around again, if I just say the team of Godlike actually in control. Wait, we do have 2 operators out from the team of Godlike as well. A base with the Death Machine, Viper with the Tempest. They are definitely going to be causing a lot of problems here. And as of now, Godlike just need a few more points to be finishing off with this first match. But Tempo, on the other hand, with his equalizer, is going to be able to clear off the OBJ from the team of Godlike. And Mihawk going to be doing his part. And this is going to be a problem. But Skulji's Hunter is going to be shutting him down. And Galleries about to be making this comeback here. Viper finds one, is also going to get traded out here. 20 seconds to go. Reaching that 200 point mark, just 20 points behind the team of Galleries. I've almost made this comeback. And with his war machine out again, this could be going huge.
No, it's a Selman for rotation here for the side of Godlike here to hit the things down here on you. Whoever gets this rotation should be the winners of this map itself. GLRS, they send 3 players out in 3 multiple lanes. Poke is good for 1 here with a Sparrow, and they take the hill right back. Godlike put the trail on the passenger seat. GLRS in control on the driver's seat. Farpoint's now going to be opening up. It's all going to come down to Godlike. Whether can they get the break inside of the hill? And the answer is yes, sir.
What a retake from Godlike over there. For a second, I thought with the operators out that Galleries might just be able to get a full control here. But no, Godlike in the blink of an eye, get a complete retake here. Warden are not gonna be able to win that gunfight. He leaves 1 HP. 3 points needed for the team of Godlike to win this first match in this BO7 series here. It's already a 1-0 as of now, as Galleries do have the upper, you could say, upper bracket finals advantage, but that's might just change it. It could get down to 1-1, but 20 seconds remaining, and Gal is doing a great job of not letting the players of Godlike get inside here. The points as of now still favoring Godlike. How the question is Galleries gonna be able to stop that team from getting in and from getting those last 3 points?
No way. Going through. It's a foot race once again. Last 3 points for Godlike. Last 11 for GLRS. Player 4, Foki has to play for his life here, but player 2, Viper, able to get the raid on the backside. The hard is going to be opening up here. Godlike, they find themselves inside of the hill. They invest all the raw prayers, and they close it out once again, denying the players of GLRS. That being said, series now tied up here for this grand finals. 1-for-1 they go.
Great match from Godlike again, winning in the Arsenal map from before. I mean, yeah, before we did see that Galleries in the last summer split, they did win against Godlike in the Arsenal map, but this time around the things have changed. Godlike getting absolutely, I would say, doing a lot of practice and boards here, able to defeat Galleries like it's just any other day. I mean, wow, I mean, this is 1-1 at this BO7, and we are going to be looking at SND right after then. But talking about the match itself, that was a pretty good, interesting start from a base from Godlike with the sniper. I mean, what do you have to say about that, Warden? Was that by mistake or just something else?
Hey, whatever it is, Godlike shenanigans here, but it's able to pull off here. I'd like to see it now. 1-for-1 though. Viper once again owning things down his map of Arsenal. Tempo able to pull himself up as well there with 57, but regardless, valiant effort here for the set of GLRS. I mean, as we thought that in some way it would be as dominant as it was there on the upper bracket finals, this one was so close, too close for comfort here for Godlike.
Yeah, absolutely. And taking a look at both the MVPs here, Viper with 51 and Tempo with the most amount of kills inside of this game, 57, almost reaching for that 60 bomb here. Huge play. I mean, huge value out of him. Yes, this is not much to see here. I mean, this is just the first map, and yes, we'll be moving towards the SAT. But no predictions here. You know, it's gonna be slums here. It goes pretty back and forth. But on paper, I do believe that Galleries do tend to perform a little better with the performance we have seen. Not gonna be judging anything. Even yesterday, their map of choice was it? I think it was against I7. It was slums only.
We'll see. I mean, Slum, Search and Destroy, overall Search and Destroy here between both of these teams. We saw it in CDM as well. Both of these teams here between GLRS and Godlike are prominently one of the greater teams there is as well in a game mode like this, especially in a map like Slum. So, hey, I'm pretty excited for this one. I mean, whoever wins will take this one through, and hey, see about it here soon enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we are a bit delayed, and we should be starting about a minute or two. But here, Slums SND. Are we expecting any shotguns? I don't think. Well, R9 out of the you could say out of the question. I mean, HS is not gonna be a very viable option in this map itself. What do you think, Warden?
Regardless, I feel like the shotguns definitely has to be key makers here. Alliance to the snipers once again. A lot of nukes and crannies here. A lot of pickoffs. That's definitely bound to happen. Definitely because of snipers, but an extra role obviously is gonna be the LMG. I feel like the PKM is such an underrated, but at the same time, so effective weapon to this map of Fear of Slums.
Yeah, especially, I mean, the wall bangs, dude. Something to be noticed here. And yes, we will also be seeing a lot of marksmen, ASKs, and snipers with those early picks. Need to go huge. It's all about how you get those early approaches, or how you approach a singular bomb setter, or what your strategy is in general, because the smokes are going to be incredibly useful, especially in the middle of the map. I mean, blocking visions and going for those rotations, wrapping around the map itself. Yeah, I guess it could go either way. It depends really on how these teams perform and how they play.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, we'll definitely see soon here in just a little bit. I'm kind of excited for this one once again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are tuning in, this is the grand finals here for the Summer Split 2 qualifiers. It's the last day of the broadcast as well. It's the grand finals here between Godlike and GLRS.
Yep, and guys, if you want to be updated with all these brackets and the timings and the dates for this tournament summer split, you can go to playmobile.gg. Everything is mentioned over there about the future events and how these matches are going to be, the entire brackets for the teams participating. So, playmobile.gg, go check it out.
Yeah, and you know, last but not least as well. I mean, we got a lot of things in line here for today, and oof. I mean, the next thing we know, A9, you know, we're about to go for a map number 7 per se. I mean, hey, GLRS and Godlike, it's gonna be a never-ending rivalry between these two squads, and it's just unpredictable in what's about to come, bro.
I mean, yeah, the first match we saw today, GODL vs Galleys, it was a PO5 and it went on for almost 2 hours, I would say. I'm expecting nothing less. With how the first match has gone in the Arsenal here, it was pretty close. But anyways, SND in the map of slums, Team Galleries on the offense side here, and they have an aggressive B approach this time around with the initial picks coming in from them. Comes down to a 2v3 here. Apace with a perfect race, shutting down hand. It comes out to a 2v2 as of now. Both the players from the team of Galleries near the B bomb site itself. Mihawk does have an idea, but Skulji gotta be able to shut him down with his SKS. Yes, Pab Zera all by himself. The marksman min with a 1v2 situation.
And as we go here so far, Pabzera, captain, left in the dust to go for the clutch now. Tall guy, Abiz. Tall guy has the read here. Perfect. Angle as well, but no, beats into it. Abiz, you know, for reach out as well, though. And if you're a Pab, you have the bomb on your side. Definitely go for the bomb plant, but you gotta make it quick, though. This Godlike not hesitating at all. Just take the wraparound here so quickly.
Yeah, approaching from the spawn here, both the players taking it together. It could benefit them. But here, Pabs on the other hand is gonna be playing it safe. He knows that the bomb. He has a good angle to defend the bomb. I mean that SKS is really gonna be beneficial on that range here. The location has been revealed. Abiz's stun is gonna be correcting here. A few shots are gonna be landing, and we have Skulji finding that final shot here. And first round gonna be secured by the team of Godlike. Off to a strong start, 1-0.
1-0 to go. Up now. One more can you find? Very close and slow round. You like to see it now. You can definitely expect. You can definitely expect a lot of these things to happen so much now. As Hen finds the first frag. Everybody else now going to be out. An early 4v5.
Mihawk, on the other hand, also getting a nade pick onto Warden here, switching things a little. A 2 life disadvantage for the team of Godlike. But before I could complete, that's 2 more also gonna fall. And before anything could say, we have the entire team getting wiped out here. Flawless round comes in from Galleries. No freaking way, 1-1, and I think yes, this is gonna be another close match, just like before. I mean, you know how I said these goes between these two monsters of teams. I mean, yeah, we do have Galleries again. I think gonna be playing a little aggressive with the smokes go down, but Abiz through the smoke is gonna be landing that first shot onto Foki, the first blood inside of this round here, and Hen and Viper going for those trades. One after the other, Tempo with the mid approach, gonna be shutting down Abiz. 3v3 situation. Mihawk with those PKM spam, unable to confirm a kill over there, and Skulji and Prevail finding a 2 for themselves, and Skulji finding the last player as well. 2-1. Godlike inside of the lead.
I mean, and at some point here, it's just all going to come down to whether as well who just has the better morality at this point. I mean, you get to see sometimes, you know, Godlike to get a bit too frisky. Things gets a bit more exciting. The next one's going to be opening up here. Galleries looking to go for the pound here on this Bravo site. Yeah, Prevail as well here, lurking already next to the cemetery. Warden's just going to be there on the fountain as well. Concussion connects. Prevail still looks to go for the chow. Backs away now. About 30 seconds has passed and still no blood has been dropped, not just yet. Hey. Oh my god, Abiz!
I mean, nades being cooked here. I'm not going to say any value, but Abiz finding it too, and then Viper is just helping him out, and Prevail finding the last pick. This just calls for another round for the team of Godlike. I mean, 3-1. Oh, again, 2 rounds ahead. normally they are being a little impatient here. I mean, Abiz and all the players are just, shooting through the smokes, holding those angles, waiting for the right time itself. Because Galleys on the hand, they're not going for early picks this time. Normally they do. I mean, in the firing range map, like we saw before today itself, I mean, it was pretty much obvious. We understood how they were doing. But here in the map of Slum, it's pretty much the opposite. I mean, they are being a little impatient. They're playing a little aggressive here. They have again pushed on to the B side itself. Not going to be seeing any early frags here from either of the sides.
Yeah, six stuns gonna be flying through. 3 kills out now here, but 2 for the side of GLRS as well. Now all of a sudden, the sniper all alone here in a 1v1 situation as he puts one down, making a double. Oh my god, Abyss prevail. Taking down 10. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's awake. I mean, early on, I don't think we were seeing that kind of performance from him today, but I guess now he knows this is the final match here for the Summer Split qualifiers route. And Hen again shut it down. Viper, the early pick is there. Already life advantage now for the team of Galleries. Now, I am just not sure how they're going to be playing this, but again, they're going for that, you could say, slow approach here, going for those early picks, waiting for Hen to find another. That shot is not going to be landing here. And yes, it's just more than likely to be seen as another B approach coming in from them. With Mihawk with the PKM spam, covering his teammates. And yes, back and forth we go. Prevail, not going to be making his approach. The smoke goes down, gets 1 with the shotgun. Can he make it a 2? Yes, he's able to. He's got to get shut down by Pabs here. And Garage, on the other hand, is going to be able to secure this round as well. 3 all on the scoreboard.
We'd like to see it. High competitive Call of Duty Mobile, baby. Show on the road. Go now. The next call here, A9. Looking to be a pretty heavy B stack now here for a set of Godlike. They for picks now here for a set of GLRS.
Anyways, in like 2 rounds, sides anyways are going to get switched here. And Babs that are already shutting down Abyss. The Cyber mid falls here. Foki could get another here, but Tempo is already here with to back him up with his switchblade. Foki spotted a play. Can he get a confirmed kill? But no, he will not be able to spot Skulji, who's just to his right side. And yes, comes down to a 1v2 for Skulji with the SK. Has already spotted a player. And Babs is just going to pick him off. Galleries inside of the lead. Last round before the side switches.
Always the search and destroys, man. But I feel like in some way if Godlike's able to take search and destroy away, till then they're gonna be bound to be going back to back here for its initial run. So we go here, Godlike ups it down here to call for a pretty heavy A stack. Well, GLRS has a totally different story in mind. Biz is going to be the only player here in contention here from the Bravo side, from Cafe, but Hen finds Warden already as well. It's a 4v5 once again.
Initial frags again coming in from the side of Galleries here. Viper finding a trade or to Foki, and is we do see Papzera here with the SKS, and Skulji all the way rotated back here. Has got to be shutting down Hen. Viper on the other hand, getting those trades as well. 2v2 situation. Tempo again with a slow approach. He definitely hears both the players, but Viper will be quick to react. Finds another here. Or Tempo is gonna be able to win that gunfight. Mihawk with a PKM all by himself with a clutch situation of 1v2, and the bomb is with him. He's gotta be getting that bomb down on the base, and I'm not so sure if that's the right strategy, especially when you have 1 minute on the clock. I think he could have waited it out, but I guess strategy works out for him or not. We'll just have to wait and watch.
Wait and see how this one's gonna go. 2-1 now. Mihawk, pretty spree player. Got to check out off the SK. Yes, big shots off the head. Godlike once again equalizing the game.
I mean, yeah, 4 all on the scoreboard. The sides are gonna get switched. Just have to wait and watch how Godlike does here on the offense side. As Gary, they were being a little impatient, but now I think you just have to figure it out and how the strategies are gonna be applying here from Team of Godlike, and our base is all the way gonna be holding here. We do see a potential B-side approach here if things go well for them, but as of now, just hold it down, waiting for those early approaches, waiting for mistakes to be happening from both the sides.
Finds Foki away. Gets from the backside. Warren good for 2. Oh, Pab, Tempo out. 10. Mihawk It's gonna be Mihawk here all alone to go and just go for the clash. Just like that. On the backside, Prevail puts it down. Godlike now here gonna be on the lead.
Great round for Godlike. I mean, again, the Skulji on the bomb side, even the SKS approach, just really worked out for them. Yeah, 5-4 and round advantage. Let's see if they're able to keep it up here. Do see a split approach this time around, but look at galleries on the other end, just stacking that B side here. Uh, Expecting a godlike approach to be seen again, but I don't believe that's going to be happening again. I mean, the godlike is actually waiting for some early approaches here. I think waiting for Abiz or maybe Prevail here, fighting that first pick onto tempo, gives them the perfect opportunity here from the graveyard approach, and the smoke is just really doing well for them. I mean, yes, the entry points in this map is all gonna be helpful with the right usage of smokes, lethals, and tacticals with those early frags. Bomb goes down, comes down to a 4-5 situation. Mihawk finding a 2 with the PKM. 3v4 situation. Life favors the team of Godlike. Pap Zera finds another to Prevail, just making things harder for the team of Godlike, and a retake is, I think, about to happen here with Abyss just all by himself. Not much he could do. The bomb is getting defused here. Abyss finds one and a second. Can he make it a third? And that's not going to be happening as a ninja defuse is there here. 5 all on the scoreboard.
He's just so close there. Oh my days. Imagine if Biz was just able to get a second shot to connect there to the defusal. It could have been around there already, but no. Doesn't happen now. You gotta deal with a heavy stack here on Alpha. Prevail finds Pokey down. Abyss finds Tempo. And it's a full sight here once again here for a set of Godlike.
Again, tables have turned. 2v5 situation here for Hen and Mihawk. Mihawk gonna be able to find one onto Prevail. Is gonna get shut down by Abyss. You have Head is there, taking out Warden here near the double dumpsters itself. Finds another out to Skulji, just feeding Head one by one. Comes out to a 1v2 situation. Very much possible. Anything could happen. I mean, with how things are going, and a perfect nade from Viper is gonna be the end of him. Just the perfect prediction, and the timing is gonna do it. 6-5, Godlike back inside of the lead.
Question is though, can you build up the lead even more? As we go now. Back up. Once again. 4-1 stacker for GLRS here on the B side. Big shots here for the set of Abyss, but nope. Let's convert. Let's go for the chow here for Mihawk, but so hard to call what's going to be in the next play here. Got a minute and 30 seconds to play for though if you are Godlike.
Warden with those wall bangs here is going to be able to find that first pick onto Foki, the first blood at start of this round. There's not a lot of mobilities to be seen. We just see PKM being spanned here from both the sides. Abyss finding one onto Mihawk as well. 3-5, hence shutting down Warden. Trades come through. Tempo is also going to be able to find one. Abyss, on the other hand, doing the work with that sniper, should be able to spot another. Yes, he does. Does manage to get away here. Less than 50% HP, and thus we do have Tempo make that initial approach, but Skulji will be there to get that trade itself. Comes down to a 1v1 here. Hen from the team of Gallery is faced off against Skulji here. The marksman and the shot is going to land, and what a attempt here from Skulji. Pretty risky one, to be honest here, Warden.
Long fight here. Hen on 16. Alvin Skull guy. And notorious in this series itself in the lobby. Being the best player there is. Catches him off the cross, the timing. An SKS or a Locust. Oh yeah, closes up the distance. Wanna get frisky now, boy! And Skull Guy able to make it happen. Double round lead here for Godlike.
2 rounds ahead. Might be in a much better position. I mean, the first match was also won by Godlike, and how things are going at the moment. Not want to assume anything. This is pretty neck to neck, but I do believe we just might be going to overtime if Galleries do tend to win 2 to 3 rounds in a row here. But on the other hand, we do have Godlike players having that beast Bob stat here with Viper and Warden initiating those first, you could say, contact with the guns itself, finding those 2 frags early on. I mean, 3-5, 3v5 situation, tempo, checking the corners, making sure no one's there, but not be able to spot a base. Finally, gonna get shut down. 2v4 situation. Miyok finds one and is gonna get traded out as well. This is not looking good for Gallis because Godlike just need one more point. And as you said, Warden, this is match point right here for Team Godlike.
Boy.
Destroy the objective.
It's gonna be tough now. We go. That's when advantage here for the side Godlike. And they close it out now.
Oh,
Sniper's missing. And can't find a conversion as well. The rest of the crew here for Godlike to go for commitment. Hand's gonna be out. Pokey as well. Viper in the process gets taken now, but the numbers and the bulk of the kills lies upon Godlike. Miyok all alone, left in the dust. Because Godlike doing back-to-back maps.
9-5. What a match again for God. Like on the offense side, feeling much better. I mean, it was pretty close to 5 when it was 5 all, but like God like just found the momentum. Yes, I mean, Prevail, Warden, Viper just having those early approaches, really putting in the work. I mean, Warden just, I mean, Prevail at it's always utilizing that smoke and giving them the entry point here, getting those initial frags. And I think on the defense side, I will have to mention this. GLRS were all the way behind. They were just holding their angles pretty much, but it just didn't value as much. I mean, when I have to compare it to the offense side here.
Yeah, I mean, you just like to see it overall. I mean, now with the game mode that they struggled with at most here out of the way, I think we're definitely seeing a pretty fast one here. Well, what lies next is obviously going to be Control as well, which we all know Control wasn't really the, let's just say, the best form as well here for Son of Godlike, but till then, we all know this is one of those squads that is just so quick to adapt in regards to what they're missing.
I mean, yeah, let's also take a look at the scoreboard. I mean, we have Skulji here, the MVP from the team of Godlike here. I mean, the marksman value is there in slums, something to be noticed here. 14 kills, 7 deaths. We have Hen also the MVP, the sniper, I mean, 16 with 9 deaths. Miyoko in second with 11 and 13, and Viper from the team of Godlike also in second with 13 and 8. I mean, yeah. Yeah, not much to be said here. Warden is already 2-1 and moving towards the third map, Control. I mean, I would say it's not a weak game mode for the team of Godlike, but the map is really going to depend here because you know how galleries just do not hesitate taking those Control. But Godlike with the initial frags just might be able to pull it off.
To go. Now here. Transitioning into the game itself, Crossroads Strikes will be played. It's a while. It's been a while since I've played. I've seen Godlike and GLRS play the Swan map out, but kind of liking it, favoring to the players of Godlike even more. Let's just see soon, though.
Yeah, the thing is, before this match itself was Godlike versus I7, and the third map was Crossroad Control, and it was an absolute domination, you could say, annihilation coming in from the side of Godlike. Easy 3-0. The entire match was, I would say, ended before like 3 to 4 minutes. They were just keep on pushing in for the spawns and just taking out the players one by one like it was absolutely nothing. It felt like a practice match for Godlike. I mean, I have no words to say. IS7 weren't able to do much over there, and I think it's a map they have practiced, they have warmed up. So yes, I think I have to agree with you. Godlike just might be favored here in terms of that.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, now we wait for the game itself. I think it's really happening here, man. And unlike CDM, it's only gonna be 3 rounds here that you gotta take and win. It'd really be a quick one. Gotta wait it out. A moment of time. I mean, comment section. I mean, prominently, since we're in the Indian regions, I mean, most of the crowd really favors the players of Godlike here as well. But I mean, GLRS, it's a very bold move for them to be in this region right now. They had to take the spotlight, and so far, I mean, when it matters the most, they haven't been able to do so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan of galleries. I think the chat is gonna agree with me. But you know how Indians are. We just like to support the team of our own country and nation here. There's no hate towards galleries. We do love them as well. I mean, I'm a huge fan of galleries. Miok is probably my favorite player in that team, as well as Hen, the GOAT sniper. But yes, chat, with this BO7 moving forward with 2-1 on the score, do let us know who do you think is gonna be winning here between the two. I mean, as of now, it feels pretty close with the overall scores.
Pretty close, but at the same time, I mean, the momentum and how the narrative has been riding now as well. I feel like in some way, Hardpoint just doesn't seem to be like a game that would truly just ever pave into the hands of GLRS anytime soon. I feel like they're more of this like control and search and destroy team. But when Godlike is able to take those game modes away from them, you kind of start to realize that, hey, this could be a quick one here for the series.
I mean, absolutely. I think let's get that out of the way. I think we should be starting with the match, but in a second or two here, we're just waiting for the players to ready up. I mean, they're discussing stats and everything. I mean, just, having a little water break, I guess. But Warden, while this series is going, I have to ask you, with the overall performance, I mean, it could go pretty back and forth, but when it comes to Control Crossroad, I mean, you said it's been a while since you have seen that match, right? For any of the teams who got like or galleries. So, I mean, yeah, what's the best move? You do a lot of coaching, right? So on the offense and defense side, I mean, those initial frags which you get from the bridge itself in the beginning. How do you have a perfect approach over there?
To be honest, I'll probably send out
Really? Okay.
one guy or so try to get contention. But yes, I didn't really hear what Mission Control was saying.
Oh, okay. We're gonna get back to that question here, but yes, guys, we're gonna go on a short break for 2 minutes. There is something going in the back, and we'll be back.
No, I'm kidding. Welcome back to the COD Mobile World Championship 2026. We're split 2 qualifiers. In the Indian regions, we're back to the grand finals between Godlike and GLRS. But okay, once again, back to the question for you. I'd send out one sniper or probably one guy there on the bridge. But you would want more of the outer lane control in Crossroad Strike.
Well, that makes sense, of course. I mean, but it's not very. I mean, snipers. Yeah, I mean, they are very beneficial in crossroad strike. But I think before in Godlike versus i7, I did notice that maybe one of the teams, I think i7 was not actually using a sniper with random was something I have to confirm later on. But I guess Forky has left, and we'll be back here, back to the lobby, back to the casters deck.
I was about to munch on something. Fortunately, I didn't.
Yeah.
Again, it's kind of crazy how long this broadcast has been, though. I mean, started off at 5 for me, and
3 Indian
I mean, now it's currently almost midnight. I mean, I feel bad for you
Yeah,
more
it's-
because I had to doze off for the 2 series before this. So hey, don't listen in the chat, A9.
Yeah, that's completely fine. I mean, you were there for me yesterday. You were covering for me, so it's completely fine. And I mean, I'm kind of a little used to this. I mean, the first time even Verdict wasn't there, I was solo casting like 4 hours by myself. It's completely fine. But yes, about the broadcast, I think we started off around 3 Indian time, and it's 9. So yes, we are kind of looking at 6.5 hours. That's
I mean, we're definitely ready for some more as well. You know, I mean, the next thing you know, this grand finals is a twice to beat format. I'm kidding. Hopefully not. But regardless of situation here, I mean, the game is pretty hot. But on paper, it seems to be favoring the players of, let's just say, Godlike quite a lot.
I mean, we've been over this. It's something we just have to wait and watch and figure it out. And yes, with the current performance, with overall gunfights, and I mean, yesterday TVFC, I think Godlike just looking much stronger, and their momentum is there. I mean, they did also have another BFF series before this, so their hands are warm. They're ready to dig into this, and probably, who knows, win this match as well. I mean, GLRS, they are one of the strongest teams in the region, and they're also fighting for that #1 title here.
Yeah, to be honest. And if you guys were wondering why my microphone is shaking right now, there's currently an earthquake here in my city. So hey, rest assured everything's gonna be fine. So yeah, I'm totally this is really
wait.
nice.
You be dead ass?
Yeah, I'm being dead ass. You guys can look it up. Illustrated earthquake right now. Probably show up in Google, but I think it's fine now. Yeah, we're fine now. We're good. So, yeah, everything's all chill. No breaks
That
whatsoever.
is-
I'm a Filipino.
Okay, guys.
okay.
Okay, we're gonna take a short break. Yeah, we're gonna take a short break. It's just A9 things here, but Mihawk fighting initial first 2 picks and fighting a third, making a triple for his name. Yeah, off to a strong start. The team of Galleries here.
As we go for the initial opener here, so for GLRS, I mean, looking to have a pretty darn strong start. My days. 20 to 27 we go, and so far, GLRS, I mean, they got the capture as well here, rocking in on the alpha point, and alongside that, you got the last one himself. This should be a quick and easy one here for the set of GLRS.
25 to 16 here. Galleries looking incredibly strong here with the amount of life advantage they have as of now. But okay, godlike standing up to them here. Warden fighting a triple and wait, marksman. Okay, roll for roll switch or maybe picked up that as case in between. Just I'm gonna figure that out here. Tempo finding a 2 for his name. Skullgen prevail with the trades for their team here. 12 to 16. Not much big of a difference here. Just 5 to 6 lives here. Warden with that SMG here, and with the Locust finding one onto Skullji. Pretty back and forth we go. 5 points advantage. Oh, sorry, 5 lives advantage here with just 30 seconds remaining. Not a lot of progress is to be seen here by the team of Galleries on any of the sites.
Yeah, a lot of intention here from the set of GLRS to go for the capture on Alpha, but all of a sudden, Godlike has now been able to put them all through. Get this one down so far. 78. And for it now, running it down here so far, and to see the players of GLRS all of a sudden will not be able to find the traction that they have been able to put up here on the initial break off. Now the players of Godlike here in control, and only no more time left. They go for another huge contention on Alpha alongside Bravo as well, but they lose the gunfights. Last 2 players here on Bravo point. They can circle around, let them go for the capture, or let Biz do the heavy work. They're off with an SKS inside. Biz checks out, finds the first swell Skull guy, able to get one for himself. Okay, will be the last player alive, but Viper will put him down. My days. What a run from the set of Godlike.
I mean, the life advantage we got to see at the beginning of this round, Galleries, they were surely in a much better place. But Godlike, no problem getting that comeback here, able to actually equalize the score, the life card itself. Yeah, Pabzera got to be landing a few shots. They prevailed with the first 2 initial openers here, and Skullji fighting a third arrow to Pabzera. And looks like a spawn trap is about to be seen from the team of Godlike. His prevail is there inside of the spawn. Gonna be making an approach with the equalizer as well. Babs making sure now the players approach actually. But on the other hand, we have Skullji taking the fall over there. 26 to 24. Pretty even as of now here. Abiz doing the work with the sniper here. Babs making his approach with the Tempest here. Between Abiz is not gonna be able to land that shot, but Viper is there. No worries. I got it taken care of. But here, Warden finding a 2 with the death machine here inside the spawn here, shutting down the players one by one. Finally gonna get taken out, but Viper is there with him. Maybe it'll you could say earlier would have definitely helped. What do you think, Warden?
Probably for say, but taking a look at this round itself, looking to be a back-to-back Godlike run here for sure. GLRS, they play this one systematically. Until then, they just can't find the means to get the stability that they have been asking for. Godlike, though, they face the same problem as well with GLRS. They don't really have any progression as well for any control point. They need to move in quick as well to go for the capture. The rest of the crew here for GLRS now, they want to offer a spawn trap. Tempo from the top side, sprays on by, good for 1, but Abyss able to shut them down so quickly. Annihilator's going to be out here for the set of Abyss. His teammate prevail as well, pushing up here on the top side. They need to go for the capture here. Only got 12 seconds left now.
Abiz wouldn't be able to decide which shot to take here. Finds a 2. The Annihilator value is coming through here, but also we can expect from Hen as well. I mean, he does have an operator out this complete Annihilator, and Mihawk with the death machine. Now it comes down to another 5. But wait, Galleries are gonna be able to take this round here. The time runs out. 1-all in this control matchup as of now here. We do have an operator ready from Skull here. Could go absolutely huge if he just pops it out instantly. It's gonna be a war machine, I believe. I mean, off the start and off the bat, we can expect that God, like here on the defense side, were looking much stronger though. Even the life disadvantage we did see in the first round itself. But Abhi is getting that value with that sniper here, 28 to 27. Gonna be able to land those quick scopes. Gonna be getting a second with the Pred missile. And yes, godlike right now having those advantage in terms of numbers.
Doesn't really necessarily mean if you are able to get the initial breakout that you'll be able to find a means to get the round for yourself. That's been the case here though, but this time might be a totally different story because Godlike right now, they're beating players here down to the pound. My days, 25 to 17. Operators out here for the side of Scott guy as well. War Machine will be coming through. Good for one. Foki puts him down. Till then, GLRS, you need to find a means to go for the capture now here. Looking like they want to go for a push out now here on Alpha.
Yeah, 20 to 14 year 6 life advantage for the team of Godlike here. We do have a few players approaching for the spawn here from the team of Gallows. I don't think that's going to be working out for them as well. Prevail on the other hand, making sure none of the players have an approach and none of them actually get an opportunity to get a capturing here on the sides. Viper going to be landing a few shots, but wait, what is that value out of that switchblade here? Huge play from Godlike in general. Last 5 lives remaining for the team of Galleries here. This is just, I think we can expect this is going to be more than likely to be a round for Godlike, and I guess a 2-1 is pretty quick to be seen here. Warden, what do you think?
Yeah.
And, yep.
Hey. It's match point already here for a set of Godlike. You'd hate in this situation if you're on Galleries. You were able to win the upper bracket finals. You got the map advantage for yourself. You only need 3, unlike Godlike, they need 4. Now we go. It'll be the last final round here if you're Godlike.
Foki not going to be able to land any of those power shots and is going to get completely deleted over there here. 28 to 28 here. I mean, we've been noticing what, right? The players or both the teams are just playing for like initial picks and all. They're just not going for those capture points in general. Not going for the OBJs here. Foki finding one onto Viper here from behind. Wait, what is that value? The feed being completely yellow again. We have Hen with the sniper doing his best, going for that small drive attempts, not going to be able to land those shots. He's going to get taken down. 20 to 23 as of now, as we could see here. Proceeding forward here, we do have Prevail and Warden finding a few for their names. 19
GLRS.
to 18. Yep.
Here we go. So far to try to put up a fight. Until then, Godlike has been so much better at it at the rightest of times. Warden puts himself into the objective as he finds one. He finds a quad. Predator missile flies through. Finds Pub there. The captain as well on the other side. Godlike breaking loose. Annihilator's out here for Hen. Finds some lifeline. They got 2 more ops as well right after this. Finds Prevail there off the cut. I mean, doesn't fit to the favor of Biz. Capture ensues on Bravo. Godlike has the lives in the time that they need to close out the game here on this Crossroads Strike Control.
I mean, yeah, with 2-1 of the score, this is basically a do or die round for the team of Galleries. And now look at the live count, incredibly close here. The operators are going to be running out here. Galleries with Mihawk with the death machine now should be getting some value here because now is the time. Basically, the SAT for them right now as of the second was Skulji playing the spoiler here. Shutting him down. Abyss with the Annihilator getting another auto head. What is that range? That spotting is on another level, and I think we can most probably call this a game here. As Babs is all by himself, finds one, and Viper is gonna be able to shut him down. This is 3-0 here as of now here. I mean 3-1 to be precise in this BO7 series. All the 3 maps which you have seen. Godlike, unstoppable as of now.
We go back to Hardpoint as well. I feel like this game is pretty much over. We haven't seen a Hardpoint game go to the side of Galleries. This is just a totally different story. My days. Learn. Godlike. Name it. Huge shout out to Deku, by the way, the manager of Godlike as well. I think he's still the manager, probably. Yeah, but yeah, shout out to you, Deku. This is just Godlike at its finest, bro.
I mean, yeah, Hardpoint, SND, and Control at the same time. All the three game modes are now moving back to Hardpoint again. I mean, with those initial, you could say, the gunfights at the moment, I mean, yeah, on paper as of now, Godlike have a better advantage. I would say the more advantage going on further in the series. But as you know, this is 3-1, and I don't think Galleys can afford to lose a single match here. If they do, they are going to lose the finals here against the team of Godlike. But here, let's take a look at the mm, scoreboard with Warden being the MVP with 34 kills to himself. Quite a kill here. Mihawk, on the other hand, being the MVP with 24 to his name with 20 deaths as well. I mean, yeah, pretty back and forth we go. And like you normally say, Prevail with 26 and 19 being in second. And Hen also. Hen was sniping, right, with the Locust. Yeah, 22 kills being in second. That's something, dude. That is something.
It's just absolutely crazy. I mean, you can't ask for more here from Set of God. Like, everyone's just doing the best that they are.
I mean, at the last time around, the last qualifiers, we did see that it was pretty much we were moving towards map 6, but this time I am not so sure because it's going to be combined hardpoint. Another map which Godlike has just played before this BO7 series against the team of I7. Completely warmed up, they know what's what, and yeah, this is going to be very interesting to watch because GLRS again. They will be need to winning all the three maps if they want to win this finals here against the team of God, like I mentioned before. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, go ahead, Warden.
I'm pretty much ready for it. The question is, galleries, are they ready for this as well? I mean, we all know as well in regards to the composition here for the Set of God. Like, I mean, everyone has just been so darn good. There's no loopholes behind it. Everyone's just shooting back. Everyone just has their times. For the Set of galleries, though, I mean, they seem to be on paper as decorated as Godlike, but they're lacking that extra firepower to make them as convincing as they should be.
I mean, yeah, I mean, today, the first match we saw Godlike vs Garrus, it went to map 5, pretty much equal in terms of the scoreboard. We were seeing one after the other, like Godlike winning both the hardpoint matches and then Garrus just defeating them in the rest of the maps itself. This is a new Godlike which we're getting to see in approximately 3 hours with the level of performance we're getting to see. It just felt like they weren't really playing at their fullest. I mean, it's just assumption. I mean, what's really going on?
Nothing certain, but regardless, I'm liking what I'm seeing here overall. I mean, it's not even this year that Godlike is like this, man. It's just like so unfortunate in some way that for the longest time we have been able to see Godlike just be on the Primus of forums, but we never get to see the full squad of Godlike actually make it far internationally, you know, like, and as we all know, as we hate to see it, you know, documentation problems always just however so happens, but hopefully this time around this year it wouldn't be a problem here for, you know, a squad like Godlike, because my God, this team is just so promising to see.
I mean, yeah, 101%. But focusing right now in this matchup, yeah, I'm really no words to say. I mean, I've been sitting here for quite a few hours, and with the matchups we are seeing here, we don't know what to expect. I have been, you could say, proved so many times wrong here with the entire matchups. I mean, the entire schedule we had for today. But anyways, the Godlike with the first initial points being captured here in this map itself. Tempo with the approach here is not going to be able to win that gunfight against Skulji, finding it to Abyss, shutting down Foki here. Pab Zera makes that approach. And yes, right now, as of you can see, the team of Godlike in a better position in this first objective itself. Your Tempo fighting it to for his name as well. 12-4 on the scoreboard, 25 seconds remaining. Yeah, pretty back and forth we go. The smokes are down. First one is always going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, I mean, you know, on paper there has been a lot of speculation as well on the comment section whether this will be the last and final map, and a lot of the people in the section agrees that yep, this should be a close-out race for Set of Godlike. Could it be a start of a Cinderella story here for GLRS to win 3 maps in a row? We'll see about it though, but for the time being, bit of a lead here for Set of GLRS as we end things off here on this P1. We also retain the better side of the map here, so hey, not looking great here so far for Set of Godlike, but GLRS on the contrary, going to start to shoot back pretty nicely, I gotta say.
Yep, early rotations and with the complete spawn control right off, even the team of GLRS is in a much better position here. I mean, Hen is also doing his work here. The pre-fire with that XM4 is going to be a problem here for the team of Godlike from getting that retake, of course. Yeah, none of the players from Godlike noticed to be here not for going for rotations or the spawn control, just stacking up the objective here with a straight up, you could say, an OBG approach. As we can see through the doorstep itself, Foki finds one with the shotgun, waiting for a second to approach. Gotta be finding that flick onto Skulji. Can he make it a third here? Prevail gotta be make that entrance, finds a 3 to his name. And we have Godlike stacking the objective, and we have a retake coming through again from their side. What a play.
Player 5 here, and we'll just get red on. Godlike once again here, playing the hill here from the front side. Not gonna be able to make this one favorite to them here at the end of this hill, as GLRS is gonna be able to find a means to be able to take this one down here, as to take this medable lead. East Fleet now is gonna be opening up. Godlike, they got the first initial formation favoring them. Two Auber's gonna be out here for the set of GLRS. It's gonna be a war machine alongside the Tempest for Pab, but comes there, does get taken down. Viper right here now here, pushing up here from the front side as well. As we go, Godlike here sustaining the first initial 2 waves.
58 to 46, 2 operators out from the team of Godlike here. Abase going huge with that death machine. The pre-fire is there. He knows for a fact the players are going to be approaching here. For Babs, Zera, or I would say Foki did have an opportunity over there to actually have a face-to-face contact with Abase, but I guess not here. Skulji also with the war machine. Through the smoke, shuts down Foki again. Gonna be pre-firing over there near the window, of course. Godlike inside of the lead. Skulji still pre-firing. Mihawk gonna be able to shut him down. Huge gunfight from him. 10 seconds remaining. We should be moving back to the 4th here. And yes, Gallis are able to get a retake, but I guess the scrap points again are not gonna really work out for them here. As Foki gonna be getting a lot of hit markers with that shotgun, missing those R9s. I mean,
So good, so clean with it. Yep, absolutely, man. Pushing it down now here so far. P4, last hard point here before we hit the deck. So for Godlike, they're going to be on the trail for this one. GLRS very much needed time for them as well to put themselves back onto the mixture. They find 3 players inside of the hill. 2 players will be spawning out here on the P2 set as well. Godlike, they look to try to play off the cutoff. As tempo here whips out, the equalizer only going to be good for 1. Then the contest will come through here for the side of Godlike, but it's only going to be Prevail here, only alive. Next up here, big ol' spray, finds the first, the second doesn't come through. Mihawk, let's get taken out off the dead machine, but GLRS, they find the time that they need to find a means to get the equalizer.
Huge gunfights again from Tempo here, completely shutting off Viper over there, and yes, having that complete control as of now. Papzera gonna be inside the middle of the map here, not gonna be able to spot Warden here. What gonna be making that approach? A pre-fire entrance is there, and is gonna be able to shut him down. 94 to 81. GLRS again back inside of the lead. This is going to be do or die matches for them, as you know, because they cannot afford to lose a single match in this BO7 series or the finals. As of now, yes, we are going to be moving back to the first hill here inside of this map with 1 round of hard points already being complete. GLRS are going to be the first team to be touching that 100-point mark itself. Babzera inside the objective here, going to be able to shut down quite a few players, and look at the retake again from Godlike here, sending the entire team of GLRS back to the spawn. The vibe is to be seen here.
Like to see it here for Godlike, for the set of GLRS per se, but let's take this lead away now. P1 once again here is going to be the most important one there is. So far, the circle around here, double stacked now for front of E-Box. 1 player cuts the play here though, and so far, a pretty heavy stalemate here on this P1. No one really wants to go for the commitment. They just want to push each other back here away from the hill.
116 to 97. Pretty close as of now. Only rotations will matter here inside of the speed 2, and yes, GLRS again off to a strong start and Prevail with that claw. Not going to be seeing any value. Wouldn't even get the time to actually use that fire button. And Tempo, on the other hand, just being a menace as of now for the team of Godlike. I mean, going absolutely huge over there. Viper on the other hand, and Babzera with his Tempest of his own, gonna be able to spot Viper and shut him down. GLRS just stacking up those points here as much as they could do, and looking much better here overall. If you had to ask me, Warden.
Big spray here from the front side. Warden good for 2, but Mihawk's here for the trade. War Machine's going to be out here as well here from the front side. Skull Guy. Just looking to create the space that they need here, but all of a sudden GLRS here to start to show up here on this hardpoint game. Godlike's put the trail. Skull guy swings on by, not gonna be able to find anything at all. And as they try to play all scrappy here from the front side, throwing their bodies inside of the hard point, it's just not working out for them as GLRS now here showing exactly what total control looks like.
I mean, 50 points ahead approximately. GLRS is just pulling away here with early rotations really gonna matter here for the team of God. Like for the next P3 here, Prevail finding a huge pick here onto Pabzera. And yes, let's see if they're able to have a complete control, just like how GLRS are able to do it in the P2 itself. To have initial picks coming in from Skullji here with the XM4. Pabzera is going to be making an approach from the side. Skullji going huge, gets a triple to his name. Prevail not going to be able to win that gunfight completely. He unfortunately is going to get taken out over there. Foki makes an approach with the shotgun. Skullji's need again with the perfect timing finds another. Prevail on the other hand with the claw is also going to go absolutely huge here potentially. Finds 2 to his name. Gonna be stopping that approach for just about a second or two. Gives enough time to his team to actually capture some points.
To nail, godlike. Looking in here so far, Skull guy's gonna be inside of the hill. Good on a 4 combo spree. There's free Pabzera here. Looks to go for another contestant on the window side. Only finds a nade at the end. Then we hit rotation once again here towards P4. The last time we got to see the godlike didn't really have any contestant whatsoever. Let's see if the tides will change this time around, or can GLRS once again retain this lead away from the players of Godlike.
Scores being back to equal here. Second time to P4 we go, and as of now, I mean, with the complete galleries, with early rotations, again, Foki making a mid-approach with that claw itself, and Pabzera with the Tempest. Yeah, Godlike is most probably going to get pushed behind back to the spawn itself. We have Warden making an initial approach, and he's winning that gunfight, but Tempo is still able to shut him down. Viper gets one here, and Tempo again on that head glitch. Yeah, it's gonna go again, gonna be a lot of value. I mean, that's how it's been. I mean, Warden again making his initial approach. Skullji with the War Machine should be getting some value.
Has to go 171, 177 now. GLRS lose the traction that they have been hoping to retain. As Godlike now going to be able to take the lead away, as they are now going to be in striking distance as well to close out the deal and become the champions of this Summer Split 2 qualifying as well. Go back to back. They go. Last 5 here for the scrap time. We go back to P1 the 3rd time now here, A9.
Definitely, I mean, with how this thing is going, this is incredibly close here, and no predictions at all. I mean, GLRS really need to come through. Want to stay alive in this BO7 series. I mean, who wouldn't want a final map here? I mean, just like the first summer qualifiers we see, but Tempo again finding a 2 to his name is gonna get shut down by Warden here. Warden finds another. Pabzera gets a 2 as well. 182 to 188, pretty close as of now. Godlike players are gonna be stacking it. Mihawk is not able to confirm that kill, but he was able to after a little bit of you could say a time delay and a bit of a delay, I would say. But here, Viper finding that first. 190 to 193. GLRS again back inside of the lead. 25 seconds remaining on this first objective. Early rotations are again gonna matter this time around. We do have a rotation from Godlike here with the better spawns, of course, which are gonna benefit them in the long run moving forward in this match.
That's gonna be a big time for the setup of Zara, but no. Killstow lies upon the players of GLRS even more as they flip off the spawns, but no. Player 1 and player 3, they spawn out. The God's favorite the players of Godlike. And as they go, the hardware is going to be opening up. The players of Godlike are going to be in full control. The Claw's going to be out here for Prevail. Running it down. Equalizer is going to be coming through as well here for Warden.
Wow.
And that's going to be the first wave said and done here for Godlike.
Hostiles have the hard point.
I mean, an initial approach here. We do have Tempo going for that rotation here. Mihawk did come through for, I would say, quite a second, but here Hen with the War Machine is not gonna be able to see any value here. Mihawk fighting a 2, and they have a retake coming in from the team of GLRS. Godlike doing their best. Mihawk going absolutely huge, fighting a 5 to his name here. With the wipeout is to be seen again from his side. 25 seconds to go. Godlike still trying their best here to get a retake. Warden with a pre-fire entrance here, Prevail making that entrance, and yes, we do have a flip coming in from Godlike again here for the second time inside of this hill.
Yeah, but it's this time around to GLRS. They want to probably find a means to settle 2 players here to play off the scraps. Send out 3 as well for the early rotation here on the next hill itself. As we go, Godlike so far is going to be on the lead, but look at player 5 tempo. He's already anchoring down the spawns for his teammates. But is it going to be sufficient enough? The answer is yes. The rest of the crew, they spawn out from the backside, but they meet Abyss with a death machine.
Abyss.
Absolute masterclass for Abyss. But still dead, they still spawn from the backside, but it doesn't matter for Abyss. It's a total burner here for the side of GLRS.
Abyss, the value out of the death machine. He absolutely goes huge. Still going to go for that pre-fire here. The time is going to run out. Oh, the Abo, it is a battle here because Godlike have a complete control with the spawn advantage. They are just going to keep on stacking it. The smokes go down. Not a lot of sight to be seen here. The pre-fire is just really going to matter here. Perhaps Zera again winning that fight. Tempo going absolutely menace here with that equalizer again. Approach straight towards the spawn at galleries. Still fighting hard.
The flank here for the side. Viper, good for 1 elimination, good for 2. Oh, last player alive. Hen calling his life out. Zera pushes in as well inside the hard point with a Tempest. Does he find the chain? The answer is no. Godlike, they're able to get the break, but it's not going to be enough time for them to close out the deal. We got to go for a reset back to P4 once again. GLRS, they need 16 more points. Godlike, they need just 4. One more break is all that Godlike needs to become the champion once again for the summer split. 1 and 2 to their names. Can they cement it all down? They contest, they go for the cleanup. And so far, GLRS is not backing down. Another wave of gunfights around the mid-map, and they get pushed back. GLRS, they refuse to die. Last 9 points, last 8 points. All of a sudden, the game's tied up, and GLRS now going to be on the lead as they go. The claw is out for prevail. Sprays on by. They can't find the value out of it. Until then, GLRS, they close out the deal. We get sent straight to another map. GLRS, they stay alive.
Okay, there is absolutely no way. Just 4 points, 240, 250, 246. Nah, dude. And Prevail at the end, he was there with the claw, unable to find that kill here. I mean, that was one of the players from I believe it was Tempo here who was, I was actually prone over there. Wouldn't give a lot of opportunity. Finding those 2 important picks over there, just gonna stop that Waters approach here. That really mattered. But Warden, I mean, we did kind of expect this. I mean, we should be going to map number 6 with how things are going. It is gonna definitely extend here. And yes, map number 5 it is as of now because it's 3-2 in this BO7 series.
Since it's going to be a search and destroy here, the odds and probabilities of it actually going straight to a game 7 is so much higher now here. 61 kills for Mihawk. Talk about carrying the weight of the team. My freaking days.
61 to his name. That's massive. And we have Tempo as like 54 as well. The SMGs, that is, those P2 holes from them were very freaking strong. It really worked out for them capturing those initial points here. Getting retakes had absolutely no problem. Galleries in general, they performed really well here. Even at the last, you could say P3 itself, they were there with early rotations towards the P4, and I think that's what really benefited them. With Godlike, I don't think having a lot of operators ready to go, it just would not give them that retake initially when they made the first approach here.
We'll see though. Ooh. What a silence before we head straight towards the next one.
Wait, it's going to be raid control. Yeah, it's not going to be SND. Raid control, okay. Predictions, Warden.
Hard button SND control, hard button SND control. Yeah, makes sense. I'm asked to know how to feel about this. But regardless, it's anyone's ball game here, ain't I?
Yeah, okay. Warden, I guess, yeah, raid map it is, and with the performance we've seen from both the teams, pretty hard to predict, especially how GLRS have won the last match. Anything could happen, I mean. But God, like in cross to strike, I mean, it was pretty neck to neck. The score was 3-1, and Raid on the other hand, it is. I think it's one of those maps which is going to be preferred by galleries. I think they are overall they do tend to perform a little better when it comes to control.
We'll see though. I mean, to be honest, when you are at this point in time, stats wise, I don't really base things on stats anymore. It's just like there's just a lot of possibilities on how this one's going to play out. But
I mean, yeah, they do also have an advantage. They are going to be on the defense side, the team of galleries. So, yeah, I mean, anything could happen. And who knows, it could be a map 6 again, just like the first time, which we see in the Summer Split qualifiers. Round 1.
definitely going to be a tough pill to swallow here for the side of I like them to not be able to end off that game, not just yet, but see soon though. For the time being, it's a bit of a question mark. How much more can the players of Godlike or the players of Gallus can withstand this? Prolong the series even more, but hey, I'm open for some changes.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, guys, get your popcorns or whatever. I mean, because this is about to be something, man. With how the series is going, with starting off with a 3-1 Godlike winning the first 3 initial maps, and then Galleries just winning the hardpoint against Godlike in the map of Combine. I mean, yeah, anything could happen. It is going to be control in raid, and on paper, yes, like you said, it's just really not gonna matter anymore. I mean, the pressure is there. This is the qualifiers round 2, the finals we are looking at. Not much to be seen, only, I guess, the match itself here, the final teams going to be playing.
As a masterclass performance here for Yushen, I don't exactly know what's to hold up, but we have to wait and see how this one's going to play. Just a little bit. Here we go. Map number 6. Godlike versus GLRS. Here's raid control. We go.
Hey guys, he's just messing around with you. But here, we do have 29, 27, 3 initial picks here. This is going to be your map 5 out of this BO7 series. And 20, as you can see, initial picks are there from both the sides. Godlike gonna be defending here on the first. Wait, okay, maybe a mistake from the caster side. At least for me, I thought that Galleries is gonna be on the defense side first, but I guess not. They're gonna be on the offense side, and yes, they are gonna be having almost a single take here on the A side, the Alpha. And so far, it's pretty close. He's finding a 2 to his name. Prevail shutting down tempo, and a complete wipe out is almost about to be seen here from the team of Godlike.
Yeah, I mean, Godlike are going to be having this slight lead now here for the live count itself. As we go. Capture does put the stop here on Alpha. As the players of Galleries now, they try to divert their attention on Bravo.
1914, 5 lives advantage for the team of Godlike here, and not a lot of opportunities been given to Galleries to actually make their approach towards the B side here. I mean, yes, the progress had been completely removed here from the team of Godlike. With 30 seconds remaining, I think they're just going to let the B side go as of now. Lives do favor them. They're just going to take it slow. And look, if you look at the menu, it's all Godlike scattered around. They don't care about the B side, just having that main map control for the A and the middle.
Senna Prevail here to go for the cut here from the backside. Christian though, do they check it? Pubzera absolutely gets the cleanup. And all the players of Godlike now here on their spawn side. All gonna come down to the team fights now here, A9.
Yeah, with the lives advantage, yes, it's completely equalized at the moment here with just a minute remaining on the clock here. No progress on the A side. It's very, very difficult to say anything with how the... Okay, Godlike on the other hand, in a tough situation as of now, we will be making that initial approach again, but Tempo is gonna be able to shut him down. Last 5 lives for the team of Godlike. Anything could happen. Basically an SLT now, 5v5 here, 4K fighting first, on to Prevail, 4v5 situation for the team of Godlike. Viper with the Tempest out should be getting some initial frags here. And nope.
X out. Pokey with a Tempest as well. Tolga finds Hen. That's 2v2. Bonehead has the operators, but Pub-Zero finds Skullguy away. Warren's now going to be all alone, and the Tempest from Pokey connects. First round here for the set of GLRS.
Like I said, we are seeing some performance out of GLRS here. Just pretty much is gonna go on like this. I mean, Godlike is now gonna be on the offense side, and yeah, I mean, it really wouldn't matter. Perhaps they're all the way. Okay, that was quite a long range shot here onto Warden with the War Machine. Gonna be spamming on that base side completely, and Skullgy is also coming in there, checking the jungle. Viper making those initial approach again towards the Laundry. Gonna be able to find two, and Tempo on the other hand from the zigzag all the way inside of the spawn here finds another onto Skullgy. Gonna be making or getting some more value probably, or to Prevail is also gonna get taken down here. 27 to 21. Pab-Zera finding a 2. Prevail finds 1 on Tempo. Pab-Zera gets a 3 for his name. And yes, Galleries again. Mihawk with the Death Machine is obviously gonna go huge over there. Finds another 2. And I think it's something to be noticed here, Warden.
Quick shots for Biz. Off with the Annihilator. They need to get the shots to connect, but GLRS Mihawk already off for the spawn trap. 16 to 21 to go. Looking over at Biz. Missing the first shot against Pokey. Gets the second to connect. Finally, they find the recovery here for the timing being. 15 to 17 we go here for the life count.
Oh, huge shots from the team of Godlike here with those initial frags. Hen gonna be able to shut down Viper here. Prevail still going with that equalizer. Taking it slow, he knows the players are gonna be spawning there, and Mihawk is gonna be able to win that. 12 to 10. Abe is gonna be able to find 2 with the sniper tempo. He knows the player's gonna be there, and yes, he is gonna find 1. Is also gonna get shut down. Viper not gonna be able to fire that pick out to Mihawk inside the basketball court itself. And yes, B side being captured here. Goes in the favor of Team Godlike. The timer increases. Last 5 lives for the team of Galleries here. And I guess this is something we should be acknowledging here. We might get to see a 1-all in this, I mean, on the scoreboard itself as of now.
4 lives remaining here for the set of Galleries. There's a tough situation now. Don't got hand anymore though. What do you do? Full man stack here from the other side. Got player 3 of business soldiers watching the flank. I got looking to play out the timing here, but Viper as well whips out the Tempest. Can't really find a value out of that. All I got finds double. Pop and Focus gone. Mihawk and Tempo now all alone here for the set of Galleries. Making Mihawk now here from the top set of bedroom. With Sniper on hand, finds Viper on the other side. They go for the capture, and they did try to delay the time as well. To build up those operators as well.
Last 5 lives here. Godlike for 30 seconds on the clock. Yeah, they're just gonna be charging their operatives here. Mihawk finds 1. Can you make it a double? No, Warden is gonna shut him down here. 1 all in. I mean, on the scoreboard for this 5th map, we get to see Control Raid.
1 for 1. It could be close now. All the guys gonna be whipping out the War Machine here on Bravo. Warden, Prevail. Warden is good for 3 off the Death Machine, but Pumzera good for 2. Making a quad for Warden. First 5 kills here lies upon the players of Godlike.
It's huge value from Warden here. 6 piece of the start of this round here. Already Skullgy here fighting 1 with the War Machine. Gonna be making sure the player, his teammate is gonna be spared over there. But here 26 to 19. Warden fighting another with the Pred Missile Base. Not gonna be able to land those shots here. Tempo going for that initial kitchen approach here. Warden is gonna take him out. 50 seconds on the clock. B side is getting captured. 3 players from the team of Galleries are gonna be able to do it here. 4K not been able to land those first 3 shots. They're gonna be landing the 4th or to Warden, making sure the kill comes through here. 23 to 15 as of now, and B side 1/3 of the way captured.
To go now here, 22 to 15. Running it down here so far. Tempo checks up there. On the win of pain. Bell finds some eliminations. Go for a godlike. You seem to have it all. GLRS to go for another huge contention here on Alpha. However, godlike is able to wave them off here inside of this very moment right now. This should be match point here already for a set of godlike.
Yes, I mean, just 6 points. I mean, 6 lives advantage. Skulji again shutting down tempo. And finding a trade. Again, we have Mihawk and Papzera fighting those two picks as well near this sniper spot. Mihawk needs to go huge with the death machine if they have any hope of making this comeback here. And he's able to fight. Is he going to be going for that spot up attempt? And gets one, gets another, gets a 4-piece here. 9 to 9. Again, neck to neck. No idea what's gonna happen here. Prevail with the equalizer shuts down Mihawk. We have 2 operators out from both the sides. Papzera's war machine runs out. We have Viper getting another 2 picks here. Prevail will be needing sub value here. Otherwise, this could go another wave. I mean, another round here for the team of Galleries.
Probably. Game's all tied up. 7 for 7 now. 1 operator here for set of Galleries. 2 for set of godlike. Viper boldly whips out his Tempest, but Tempo beats him to it. Off with his equalizer. 6 to 7 now. 5 to 7 we go. Oh, GLRS making wonders work. Biz pops his annihilator. Foki finds Viper. Numbers drop. Biz finds Foki. The capture ensues on Bravo. They want to go for a fast capture. Next up, wrap around. Not much time left as well. Abyss missing the shots, and GLRS, they steal this one away from godlike. GLRS will be on match point.
Oh, that was actually quite a round here. Galleries again with a round lead. I mean, 2-1, and do or die for the team of godlike. Because if they lose this round, we are going to be moving towards the final map of this series itself. Let's see if godlike is gonna be allowing that or not here, but Galleries on the other hand, feeling way better. Foki finding those 2 initial shots, pre-firing, just making sure another players approach, but Hen and Mihawk again. Look at the feed just being completely yellow here. Godlike being sent back to the spawn. Tempo on this head glitch, and look at the feed, it's still going. Almost, you could say, 10 lives advantage we're about to see coming in from Galleries, but godlike quick to respond, getting back those life card back to being equal. 21 to 25, just as I mentioned before, 1 minute on the clock. Not a lot of captures to be seen from the team of godlike. What makes that approach in the middle, and is gonna be taken down by Papzera. Here, 4 players. Galleries playing a little aggressive here.
Godlike dropped the ball here. GLRS so far breaking away. Start to go for the capture on Bravo. Find the first segment for himself. There's a full reset here for GLRS. GLRS, what more can you do? They try to go for the extension here to try to retake this Bravo point, but it's just not worth it anymore. It's godlike. They got the mid-map reinforced. They pushed him back even more. And as we thought it could be over, Viper is mad and hungry. He wants to get some more, but Tempo puts him down. All tamed now. 14 to 14, time extensions granted as well here for godlike.
I mean, yeah, Tempo is going to be approaching for the spawn here. 2 or 3 plus from the team of Galleries is going to go for the spawn trap attempt here. And yes, Viper got to do the same here. Got to be able to win that initial gunfight. 4K inside of the spawn using the Quaxer. Gonna be able to shut down Abyss. Prevail with the nade, finds one under Tempo. 4K going absolutely huge, finds a 3 over there. Hen shuts down Skulji. Papzera with the war machine here, really going at it. 6 to 8, 2 lives advantage for the team of Galleries here. Borden and Viper on the other hand, just also trying to go for that spawn type. Borden is going to get finished. Last 5 lives remaining for the team of godlike here. Viper inside the panic room, the basketball court. 1 minute remaining on the clock. Anything could be seen here. Anything could happen. Skulji with the war machine.
No way. GLRS 2 out with their operators. On the backside here, Mihawk looking to get a battle out of it, but Abyss finds 2. The 2v4, 2v3, 2v2 now. Viper's out with a Tempest. On the top. There for Foki off the flank. calming for the storm once again. Everyone's sweating bullets. I like to need this round badly. GLRS decide to make a move. They smoke the backside. Pull from the front as well. He finds the angle all done. He lurks away. In the staircase. Warden, no, it will slip by, but Viper's now going to be all alone. Tempest is out for Viper. I mean, no, Smokey's out with a Tempest. Viper's now going to be all alone. He goes for the contest, backs away now. I'm going to take the fight. Only one Tempest shot is all it's going to take to close out the deal and head straight towards round number 7. Oh, he's alive.
15 seconds.
You find it. Good enough, the Tempest gets dropped. He takes the longest of route as well. Here, you should be able to find tempo, but he gets the Viper in a 1v1. Seconds left on the clock, but Foki with a sniper puts it down. We're getting a game 7.
Oh my. Yeah, the caster's job is to entertain and just talk about the games that's going on. But I have no words as of now. You just talk, man. You just talk. I have no words. So thank you for all the donations, guys, in the chat. We have been noticing. Really appreciate it.
Oh. It's an absolute show. My days. Oh.
First 3 initial wins from the team of Godlike and then 2 from the team of GLRS, and now comes down to the final match, just like the Summer Split qualifiers round 1. Yes, guys, we are going to be moving in S&D here, and yes, before that, let's take a look at the scoreboard for this match itself.
I don't even know what to say.
There's nothing to say. You just witness it and you just think it through and you just live with it.
Game 7, Search and Destroy. I mean, you can't ask for more here.
We have Mihawk being the MVP here from the team of GLRS here with 25 to his name, 24 deaths. Tempo as well with 25 with 28 deaths. Talking about the team of Godlike here. Warden with the most amount of kills inside of this match, 31 to his name. Viper in second with 26. Yeah, I mean, again, it's just not much to say here. We are again moving towards the final map here in this BO7 series, the grand finals. Summer Split qualifiers too. Godlike versus GLRS, 3 all in this BO7 series.
F6 we go.
S&D meltdown.
Ooh. Meltdown, Search and Destroy. I don't know how to feel about this.
And this is pretty 50-50 to be honest. Like GLRS, I mean, they have no problem getting those approaches to a singular bomb site. They're able to get the bomb down. They're able to hold. But Godlike on the other hand have absolutely no issues on getting those retakes. So it's just 50-50. It's not any team that really outperforms the other in this one. So yeah, save the best for the last. No predictions at all.
No predictions at all. Ooh, come on, with silence before the coming for the storms once again. As we go. Game 7. Meltdown. What do you even bring out of this?
I don't know, but guys, before we hop on in this final match between Godlike and GLRS, let's again take time and appreciate all the people who have made this possible here. Warden, you want to do some promotions for everyone out here?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we got to acknowledge our music partner, so Rogue Spectre, with his new album as well, Fractured Echoes. I mean, if you guys want follow his what do you call this? His social stereo. You got what do you call this? You got his Instagram, his Spotify, and YouTube Music as well on the comment section down below. You got our design partner as well, Profusion. Our socials as well here for a few FSN as well. You know, we got Instagram, Discord, and Twitter well on the description down below. So just make sure you guys show some love. We got what almost 1,000. I mean, we got. I think we broke like a record, like a 1.3K viewers earlier. So let's show some extra love and the likes, guys.
And don't forget about the production.
Yeah, much love to Orient Productions. Much love.
That's what we like to hear. But yes, guys, in a minute or two, we are gonna be starting. The production team is just screaming in my ears at the moment here. He's just not happy about it, but yes, not much to say, not much to do. Just wait and yes, we'll start in a minute. I am just extremely tired. Yes, been sitting here for like almost you can say 7.5 hours. I am extremely tired. I need some energy, man. I need some food. What about you, Warden?
Well, I don't exactly know, man. Aside from the fact that this game is most of the way. I don't know why we're taking so much time to head straight towards this map 6 already. Can we just head straight towards it? I mean, I know everyone's pretty much excited for this one.
Man, I need to do some stretching.
I think I've been sitting here for almost sub 7 hours already. Can't blame me.
I mean, the matches going these close. I mean, I guess it's no surprise. GODL vs GLRS went to a map 5. Then we had I7 and ETS again to a map 5. Then Godlike versus I7. That was a 3-0 to map 3. And now in this BO7 series here, the final map again. Probably broke the old record of the longest series we've had. I mean,
we'll see though. For timing, we gotta wait and see once again how this one's gonna play out. I mean, it's taking a bit of time, not gonna lie, but it's yeah. I mean, come again, Rogue Spectre, everything. Blastful music, by the way. I did listen to some earlier. But now we wait and see in just a little bit.
Fractured Echoes, guys, is his new album's name. Do check it out.
What?
We can just ignore everything that's been said in our ears by the production team itself. What we need is probably rest and some time off, maybe a break or so would do. But yes, no time for that. I think we're just gonna be... Yeah. No way. Just we were about to start. The players again are gonna be taking a little bit more time here going in this final match.
We'll see. I think we're just waiting. What's the hold up?
Feels pretty awkward though.
Yeah, because okay, so if you guys one contact, production's like, okay, get ready, and like, okay, we're ready. Typically, what it means is that ready, the game's about to start. Now, we're not really starting right now. Yes, your name beeping again.
we're just laughing at
The,
the audience have no clue what's...
the production's like explain some things, and then so what's the call? What's wrong right now? And then all you hear in the communication from the backside is production telling you Mihawk phone got glitch. Okay, never mind. We're about to start. Here we go. Game 7, baby. Let's get it on.
Alright, here Prevail fighting the first blood here inside of this game. On to Tempo itself. We do have the team of Godlike here on the defense side. First, Gala is going to be on the offense side. First blood comes through Prevail with the shotgun, actually. Yes, I forgot about that. Shotguns are going to be used in this Assassin Match Meltdown. It's a great map for shotguns in those close quarters. You know what I mean? Yes, and playing quite further than a sniper should be. I mean, okay, if it works out, it works out.
First skill here. Oh, Tempo's gonna be gone. There's gonna be able to get his bomb planted already as well. GLRS don't have the numbers, but they do have the time and the essence for their side.
30 seconds remaining. Almost got planted on the B side. I think this is where Godlike really truly shine. Because last time around, they get no... I mean, they have no problem actually getting this retake here. But I am sure Garys must have practiced this around here. Wait, Foki is got to get a trade. Hence, got to shut down Abyss. A 1v3 situation here for Skullji. Gonna find 1 or 2 Foki, but is also gonna get shut down. First round for the team of Galleries here inside of the final map of this BO7 series. Sub or split qualifies 2.
Bomb spotted.
Go. Here for 1 now. Godlike this time here, looking to post up a bit more players here on the A side. Dallas just waiting for some picks to happen on mid map. Aye. Wait for picks once again on the first 30, and the Biz finds Hen already. It's a pick off your back. First bloodshed for Godlike.
Yes, again, Godlike getting that first initial pick here. 45 situation for Galleries here, and this time around, not so sure. It could be a mid to B or mid to A approach, depending on what they prefer. We have Viper shutting down Foki. 2 life disadvantage for the team of Galleries here. Still gonna be holding. We have our Tempo shutting down Abyss. That is going to be on the B side itself, and Godlike are just gotta completely swarm it with players itself. Now comes out to a 2v4. Both the players gonna be holding inside the spawn here, but Mihawk is gonna get shut down by Viper. Babzera all by himself with the SKS finds 1 out to Viper. Warden is gonna finish him off. We have 1 all in this matchup.
Pick up, here we go. Aye.
Defend the objectives.
Crazy now how this one's gonna play out, but hey, 1 for 1. Get through. Now we go. The round's gonna be opening up here. See a bit of pressure here. Towards the alpha side. It's gonna be a retake now here for Godlike.
Then, I mean, an aggressive A approach here. The bomb goes down. 30 seconds remaining on the clock here. Approach is to be seen here. Foki finds 1. Can he make it a double? A hit marker is not gonna help him. Warden fighting the trade. We have Warden finding another or 2 Mihawk. Trades coming from both the sides. Tempo fighting 1 or 2 Viper here. And yes, Warden gets a 3 to his name. Abyss gonna get shut down by Papzera. Comes out to a 1v2 here for Warden. Finds 1 more. Almost got that ace. Warden tried his best. Not gonna be enough. Galleries 2-1. 1 round advantage. Gives a 1 round at the lead.
There we go. Woo.
Dozy do.
GLRS. Their track once again here to be on the lead. Godlike. I don't exactly know how to feel about this. Be heavy here for this mid map here, but look at player 1 Prevail ready. First stop should be able to get 1 kill, but no, Pubshat puts him down.
I mean, that shot was supposed to connect here. I mean, in the main stage here, it's not gonna matter any more than this. But here, Viper finds one onto tempo. Perhaps there with the rotation is gonna shut him down. Comes down to a 3v3. Gallery is still taking it slow. Maybe get some more initial picks here and then probably be heading towards a bomb side. But here, Abiz definitely gets the read. Spots one of the players. Could more than likely expect it could be an A approach here. Abhi is going to go for that recheck here. Spots absolutely no one. Spots a player again here. Foki shutting out Warden, checking the corners. Really got to benefit them. Abhi definitely gets the info here that maybe the team of guys are going to going for that B-side approach here. The bomb is going to get planted here by Pab Zera any second. Let's see. 2v3 situation. Can get a retake on Foki in a very good spot here. Light up efficiently and yes, finds one and Abyss gets one or two paps there and Hen is gonna get the trade. 3-1 on the scoreboard galleries, 2 rounds ahead.
Ooh.
Destroy the objective.
Galler's now here. We're looking to break away so far, and you got to talk about Foki here. Definitely Pubzaria. Running it down already. I mean, looking to make sure of this map itself, it does favor them at most. Now we wait. We'll post it up here on the mid map. Mihawk. About to run it down. Viper finds Mihawk down. Pubzera as well finds Viper away. Call guy finds Hen. The back and forth trade off, and the numbers looks to be brighter here for the set of galleries as they put them down. We go.
This is something else what they're watching. The galleries literally after losing those 3 matches here are doing something here with winning that hardpoint match in the map of Combine, then winning control in the map of Raid. Now in SND, 3 rounds up against the team of Godlike in the map of Meltdown. I mean, surely here Foki again in a very good headset spot. Definitely spotted quite a few players here from the team of Godlike. Prevail not going to be going through with his initial approach. Going to be making a fall back here. Tier 4-1 galleries again, just like how they played it in the first time around, taking it slow with those initial picks, just like the firing range map here. Hen fighting first, Mihawk fighting another onto Abyss through this, you could say, the spot here, through the tunnel itself, finds another onto Prevail, and we have a clutch situation here for Skullg all by himself, and Tempo is gonna be able to shut him down. 5-1, 4 rounds ahead, the team of galleries.
Like doesn't really seem to have firm footing here as well. Then again, you look at Meltdown, it's a very defensive sided map. You just don't expect a team like Godlike right now to be so much on the trail. That's going to be opening up. Like the bomb's still going to be leaning towards the ace side. They leave player 1 Hen as well to find a pick off from Bravo. Sun's going to be out. Shotgun gun rogue as well here on a mid map. Battle timing now here, A9.
We have situations. Skullg finds one on Tempo and gets a pick onto Abyss. The sniper main falls here. Viper gonna be going for that confirmation, but Pabzera is not gonna let that happen. Warden spots a player, unable to win that gunfight here. A 2v4 situation for the team of Godlike here. Finds one, gets another. Prevail quick, you could say, quick to react with that shotgun. And finds one with the sniper. Prevail all by himself with a 1v2 situation against Foki and Hen at the same time. And we have Hen clutching it up. Gets that 1v2 in the end. 6-1 on the scoreboard. I mean, someone was talking about, 2023 Godlike versus Luminosity. I just... why do I have to even mention that?
Yeah, well... 3 years ago, per se.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Godlike. I mean, with the first time we saw in the map of, in the first summer qualifiers we saw, I mean, Godlike was just looking really strong, but this is not how we expected. I mean, Mihawk here fighting another onto Skullg. 6-1, and Godlike again taking slow. Mihawk again gonna be shutting down. Godlike having a really tough time. Viper finds one onto Foki. Babzera on the generated top, gonna be able to spot a player and wait. A 7-1 on the scoreboard on the mid stage. Godlike are just, I don't know, out of options at this point. The sides are gonna express. If we can hope that Godlike can actually make this comeback. We know it, they know it, they can't do this. We just have to wait and see if they're able to pull it off or not.
This is tough. Don't exactly how this one's going to play out, but Foki finds Prevail down. Looking to get another swell here. Closes up the distance. Call guy good for 2. Finds Mihawk and Foki. Last but alive here from the backside. Tempo just get taken down. The process finds Call guy away. 2v2 we go.
Never seen a team going to be disrupting Godlike in a SND match like this. I mean, which team would dare? But Galleries, on the other hand, just really outperforming. I mean, comes down to a 1v1. Warden here up against Hen here with the sniper and picked up the shotgun. I mean, anything could happen. Warden, let's see if he can come through for the team here. Who knows? Maybe a comeback is on its way. Bomb gets picked up. I'm gonna go for that bomb plant here. And taking it slow, gonna go for that rotation. Wrap around from the back here, gonna be checking the boiler room, gonna be making his approach, taking it slow. Even Warden in the corner here. Both the players unaware of their position. That Warden is gonna be able to spot here. Hen here leaves him to up to 1 HP. Should be able to confirm this kill right here. And wait!
No way!
Hen still manages to land that shotgun. 8-1 on the main stage here. Match point for the team of Galleries.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
No way we're going to see a 9-1 on a map 7. No way this is going to be happening.
Defend the objectives.
Summer Split qualifies to what a moment this is. The finals at Godlike vs Galleries map 6, or you could say map 7, whatever works out for you. B is finding that force onto Hen. An aggressive approach towards the B side here. We'll get a complete retake. We do have 4 players pushing in from the Trio Galleries from the mid itself near the boiler room. And wait, this is a complete swap here. Skulji fighting a 2. Viper shutting down Mihawk. Comes out to a 1v4. Abzera all by himself is gonna get taken out by Prevail here. One gonna be landing the shots, but 8-2 on the scoreboard. Still alive. Godlike needs 6 more runs to make this comeback and get this patch into overtime itself.
26 rounds in a row. It's not going to be the easiest to hold over order, but at the same time, closing up a game like Search and Destroy is just the hardest there is. No way Godlike can make something out of this anymore. There should be a game already here for a set of GLRS. First kill here for a set of Abyss. Second for Foki. Off the trade there. Viper able to get one as well. It's another B hit here for the set of Godlike.
And Godlike going for that initial B plant again, just like the last round. Comes down to a 3v4 situation. We do have a different approach here this time around from Galleries. Last time it was a 4-man push from the boiler room. It's gonna be 2 entering from the spawn side itself. Here Viper picks that approach here. Gotta be shots landed. Viper still manages to shut down Hen over there. We have Babzera with the clutch situation. 1v3, getting that headshot kill onto Viper. Warden with that hipfire approach, but Skulji is gonna be there to finish off the last player here. 3-8, 5 rounds needed for the team of Godlike to make this comeback, and 1 for Galleries to be declared as the winners and the champions of this Summer Split qualifiers 2 here.
Let's wait and see. Another B push here for a set of Godlike. One mistake is all it's going to take for them to go and close this one out. Abzera, first 3 kills. Now, only going to be 2 players remaining here for the set of Godlike. Foki goes for the trail. Warden through the smoke. He goes. Mihawk finds him done. Skull Guy's the final lifeline. And a 1v3, putting it down to a 1v2. Mihawk and Head on the other side. Only a kill away from becoming the Summer Split 2 champions.
We don't even know. We just might be looking at the end here. 1v2 situation with Skulji. The bomb has been dropped on the B side with 1 minute and 15 seconds to work with, holding inside the boiler. Rupi just lying down, pre-aiming, hoping that one of the players from the team of Galleries might make an approach here. But I don't think that's going to be happening. Skulji, all eyes onto him. Initial approach is there, taking it slow, checking the corners, making sure no one's around. 50 seconds to go. Mihawk is gonna be checking that angle as well. But wait,
God,
Skulji
nade!
shuts down Hen. Comes out to 1v1, 40 seconds on the clock. Goes for the rotation here, wrapping it out. He is gonna probably get a backstab here. Don't be shots are gonna be landing here. Skulji, okay. There's no time here. 20 seconds. Mia gonna take it slow here. Gonna be rotating all the way towards the
No
boiler
way.
room.
17 seconds. 17 seconds has to go for the pickup. But I think Mihawk has his one in the bag. He knows the time of the factor is ticking up against Skull Guy. X up. Oh, Mihawk has done it. Galleries, they are your summer split 2 qualifier champions.
Congratulations. I mean, this has been a long series, dude. I am just out of words here. My brain is just not functioning at this point here. What a game.